Many of you may be asking, where the heck have I been? It's been well over a month since Mike uploaded anything. Well, there's some things going on in my personal life that have had me otherwise preoccupied. My wife and I got some life-changing news a couple of months ago, and don't worry, it's not bad. Now, the keen-eyed among you have already noticed that I am not in my usual recording space. There's a reason for that. As you've probably heard me say in other videos, that I'm married and I have a son. Well, we found out a couple of months ago that we are expecting again. We are excited, over the moon. We are ecstatic about this. And honestly, I cannot wait for the new edition to arrive. But that means some changes needed to occur, like moving my recording space out of the spare bedroom. So we've been working hard to get that room ready for the new baby. We cleared out everything and completely redid that room, floors and all. Now, when I first started recording videos on the channel, I was doing it from the living room when nobody else was in there. And then we decided to renovate, and I was exiled from the living room because my computer stuff was getting in the way of her pretty stuff. But I would argue that my computer stuff is pretty. But whatever. Happy wife, happy life. So I started recording videos in the spare bedroom for a while. And it was a good thing ultimately. The audio was pretty acceptable. I had a good time and the channel grew. I wasn't expecting it to grow as much as it has. The channel just passed 2,000 subscribers, and that is awesome. I would like to take this opportunity to say thank you to all of those who found my ramblings and antics worth subscribing to. Every last one of you are awesome. Now, since I didn't have a recording space anymore, I had to find one. So right here seemed to be as good a place as any. This is actually half of my inside storage room. Now, to be able to get my setup in this room, a lot of work had to be done. I've been in this house for a little over a decade. And if any of you who have lived in your current place for that amount of time, you'll know that you tend to just acquire things over the years. And the bad part of my situation, some of that stuff that was acquired wasn't really even mine. Because there was existing stuff in here that was not mine. So some of it was my dad's, some of it was my sister's, some of it was my grandmother's, some of it was my aunt's. Really worked hard getting rid of the stuff that we could, and we had to find a place for the things that we couldn't. And we were able to get a corner of this room kind of sectioned off just for me. I'm happy with that. And thank you to the family and friends that came over and helped. That was awesome. You're awesome. Thank you. So then the next challenge was to get internet in this room. Because, like I said, it's a storage room. Why would you need internet in a storage room? Well, when you kind of move your whole setup in here, you kind of need it. Which, that means that was a fun couple of hours. Drilling holes and running Ethernet and to the opposite end of the house and fishing it down to the router, that was a lot of fun. It's super duper hot here. But anyway, that all got done and everything's working properly now. My NAS box is running like a champ. My main rig is running like a champ. And it's good. But anyway, back to the exciting news. We found out a couple of months ago that my wife was expecting, and we are super excited about it. I've already said that. I know, but I cannot drive that home enough. We are super excited. Anyway, it was a little while before we could actually get a doctor's appointment to go actually see about it. Then we found out that she was actually farther along than what we initially thought. So we thought she was going to be about, 3.5, 4 months pregnant at the time of the doctor's appointment. We found out she was 7 months pregnant, which brought up that timeline a lot. So there was no getting stuff done at our leisure. We had to get this done. Hopefully by the end of September, which is actually about almost exactly a month from now, as of the recording of this. We should have a new edition, and I'm so excited about it. We finally got everything done. Everything's great. I'm super excited. But anyway, that's enough about personal stuff. in my limited spare time, I've been working on a few things that I think are pretty cool, and I wanted to give you guys a heads up about it. A while back, I made a tutorial on how to install Debian with ButterFS subvolumes, and I'm in the process of updating that tutorial to show an updated process that works well on Bullseye. I've also written a few more scripts that do some pretty cool things, and I kind of want to share that with you guys. And also, I've got a video in the spitballing stage for a Spectre WM DWM comparison, but I'm not sure if I'm going to make it or not, because there's going to be some hot takes in that, and I'm probably going to get some hate. But I've also got a repo search script that uses apt show and FZF. That one is really cool too. But anyway, I just kind of wanted to give you guys an update on what's been going on, why there's been a lack of content out of this channel. But I hope you guys understand. But anyway, there's been a lot of preparation work done, and hopefully we're ready. I hope we're ready. But anyway, thank y'all for watching. You guys are awesome. Like, share, and subscribe.